Do not let other people put their insecurities on you. We don't have the time or the energy. We're already dealing with our own insecurities. We're all dealing with our own self-reflections and trying to like self-improve and all this stuff. And now you want me to also take upon your insecurity? Babes.
That's a huge lesson on this topic. I think if it's one big lesson we can really want you guys to stick with you, it's really important not to carry or take on other people's insecurities.
Period. 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 Period.
To Wine Talks with Mary Mama May. So today we decided to try out red wine. We don't really drink that at all. It's not even really red wine. It's bodacious, smooth red. But yeah, we want to try something new, not trying to be basic or anything. And thank you for all those people who are actually watching our videos. You guys are great. No shade or anything.
Thanks for the support, honestly. We appreciate you guys.
But yeah, so today our topic is
toxic relationships and friendships.
Yeah,
what you consider toxic, whether you've been in a toxic relationship, how to handle it, etc.
Let's begin.
So as of late, the word toxic has become very popular on social media. Everywhere I go, you are so toxic. Men are toxic. Women are toxic. It's like we've almost replaced the word trash with toxic. As for me, I think a toxic relationship is anything that has a negative impact on your mental health or your mental well-being. Any type of relationship that doesn't make you feel good about yourself or makes you feel as though you cannot be who you are, I think can be toxic. And I think we need to keep in mind with toxic relationships or friendship is that we can also be toxic to other people, because at the end of the day, people are different. While one thing may hurt you, it might not seem like a big deal to another person, and vice versa. So when it comes to like being a toxic friend, I think it's important in any type of relationship just to be emotionally intelligent, because sometimes your kind of everyday go-to, oh, this is how I'm going to be a friend, or this is how I'm going to be a partner to this person, might not necessarily meet that person's needs or meet that person's love language. We need to realize that as humans that we're not going to be compatible with everyone. So I think sometimes it's okay just to kind of walk away and be like, you know what, this isn't for me. I respect you, I care about you as a person, and there's nothing wrong with that.
She's right. There are some people where like it is like talking to a wall. The reason why I'm so big on communication is just because I don't want, like, for example, like a situation, if you do end up just like walking away and they want to go and like be like, oh, well, you didn't talk to me, whatever. Like, a communication is just a great way to be like, well, I did express my feelings. I did tell you like what was wrong and what I needed from you, and you didn't do anything about it. And at this point, it's about self-care, and I need to do what's good for me. So what I'm gonna decide to do, and I'm letting you know, is that honestly, like, I'm gonna have to just cut you off for a bit till we can just figure out how we can like be friends or how we can be in this relationship. And if it just doesn't work out after that, honestly, that person was just not meant to be your friend, or that person was not meant to be your significant other. You can also set boundaries as well. Like, if you don't necessarily want to be in a situation where you're going to cut off this person because you've known this person for so long and they've been your close friend or they're your family friend or whatever, you can just tell them, like, these are the things that I don't like, and honestly, if I'm put in this situation, like, I'm just gonna leave. Before we go, we're just gonna list off a couple of signs that show that you are in a toxic relationship.
Let them know.
Okay, so if you feel like you can't trust them anymore,
they hate you.
They talk ish about you behind your back.
They are not for you.
You're feeling used.
Remove them.
They've crossed major boundaries
block
for
them,
you with no apologies. Instead of communicating something with you, they're constantly giving you passive-aggressive comments. We already talked about this. They are jealous of you or your friendship with other people.
Cannot work.
They're constantly insulting you, like truly insulting you and being mean to you.
Impossible.
One thing, if your mother doesn't like your friend,
Remove with immediate effect.
them. Listen, all those people who don't want to listen to your moms, listen. And I've learned from experience, if your mom doesn't like your friend, cut them off. There's always a reason. Don't just take it because my mom hates everybody. No, your mom doesn't hate everybody. Your mom don't like her because she's trash. Or him, whatever. Anyways, off that topic. You feel like you can't share details with them. And then, so this is kind of geared more towards relationships. If you feel bad all the time when you're with them, if it's constantly fighting but no resolution, and you feel like you're constantly getting the blame for everything, you're feeling trapped, you're constantly walking on eggshells around them, you feel like there's no effort being put in, you feel like you can never say no to them, there's physical or verbal abuse, they're constantly disregarding your feelings, which we've already talked about, and you feel like you're not important in their life and they're constantly making like big decisions without you. So these are just a couple of signs that tell you that you might be in a toxic relationship or in a toxic friendship, and that you should honestly just reconsider those friends if you've got the grasp of what we mean when we're talking about toxic friendships. We didn't really talk about relationships, but I mean, y'all, like,
Same diff.
Don't
let a guy play with your heart.
That's honestly,
don't let him grab your mumu button. Love yourself first.
But thanks for coming to our TED Talk.
We hope you took something away from that.
You know what I mean? Again, these are just our opinions. If you don't agree, let us know. Give us your opinions. We'll talk about it in the next video. We want to hear from you as much as you want to hear from us. I mean, I hope you want to hear from us, but like
we want to hear about some of your stories, how you
Yeah.
got through them, how you handled it, and if you guys have any advice for us as well, we would love to hear that from you guys.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching.
Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Share to all of your friends. Okay, see you next week.
Till next time.
Peace.